I've been offline a lot today, and to be honest, I don't really like Fed Day. It bothers me that they have so much control over the price and cost of money that people go to work for every single day. And so I don't like watching the meetings or listening to his speech or anything about that. I just watch the YouTube recaps. Love YouTube. Love being on both sides of YouTube. So I actually just want to talk about something completely else and keep talking about this ETF Bitcoin income portfolio that we're building out. And just talk casually about I just want to talk casually and like ideate about this today because I've had a breakthrough recently, and that's nothing new about it, nothing, no magic. It's just, when an idea like cements in your head or begins to cement in your head and you like start to really understand something. And I've started to really understand like BTCI genuinely is interesting and genuinely is a great product. And then a lot of the comments are all about, well, what about this one? What about this one? What about this one? Which is good. That's good. And asking. And so what I do is I pull up the ticker symbol, and most of the time the answer is, well, Brian, why do you like BTCI over blah, 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 like ticker symbol? The answer is, specifically on Bitcoin covered call funds, the answer is normally one of two buckets. One, I don't understand their strategy. It seems like futures based or like something else besides covered calls, or it just has really low assets under management and it's only like 50 or 150 or like 200 million. And it's clear the BTCI is like running up the score in the AUM and like winning the category before BlackRock and ARK Invest make their versions of it. Like, to me, that's pretty clear about what's happening. And the fact that it sits like right at 27% distribution, then you get all the other people that are like, well, do you think that's sustainable? And I'm like, yeah, like, to be honest, yes, because I think Bitcoin volatility will stay elevated because Bitcoin is the most interesting segmented asset in the world. And because it's not like a yield max fund trying to just like jam up a really high number and force the NAV down all the time. So yeah, and they don't sell the covered calls on the entire portfolio. So to me, like, it again, it just like fits this really interesting thing. But the breakthrough that's like happened for me recently is that there's a spectrum. There's a spectrum of a curve, and a lot of you have been shouting this out in the comments. Like, your comments have helped me really cement this over the last few days, and it's that there's a range. Like, and the range is stretch, STRC, targeting around a 10% monthly. Targeting around a 10% distribution annually, paid out monthly, but they move it up and down to keep the value at par. Okay? So the way that they are, and this is supposed to be the Bitcoin version of a money market. That's excellent and amazing. As soon as I heard that sentence, I was like, that's excellent and amazing. That's awesome. That's awesome. Because that just plays directly at the thesis that like holding dollars is the worst thing you can do. Holding dollars is the period worst thing you can do. And we're going to take Bitcoin, strip all the volatility out of it, and just pay you a simple 10% annual yield, split up monthly to give you the non-volatility version. Okay. And then you've got BTCI in the middle. That's like, you want a little bit of growth. You want a little bit of growth and upside. You want a little bit of like monthly consistency with your income. Boom. And it's like Bitcoin. You want full on Bitcoin, full bore, the Bitcoin that we know and love. Sweet. You can either buy on chain or in an ETF, spot ETF. Perfect. And that's the breakthrough. Like, that's the breakthrough. Like, that spectrum, and being able to like say that spectrum in just clean, simple, short sentences feels awesome. That feels awesome because I'm not. This gets, again, you guys know I fall into this like meta-analysis mode sometimes, and today is definitely like a deep meta-analysis mode. Like, I'm not here to be like, I'm the finance guy that like knows more than you, finance guy. Like, I'm not that. I'm a dad in the suburbs that bought Bitcoin 10 years ago because I want to see fiat money stop being a thing. That's who I am. And now I've like grown up and love personal finance and love YouTube. And now there's a spectrum of Bitcoin related things, ticker symbols that you can own that give you various exposures to Bitcoin. And I'm mapping out in real time, creating an interesting life that I am like proud of and enjoy living every day. Like I like that every day is awesome and interesting. Wow, holding an asset that is transforming the world by getting rid of the evils of like free floating fiat money. And that's awesome. And so there's no like there's no I don't know. Yeah, there's no I'm the finance guy smarter than you. I just love personal finance, love YouTube, love Bitcoin, and that's the spectrum of those Bitcoin products really made sense to me. And they cut the interest rates today because that's what they do. So see you on the next one.